Hi guys, welcome back to Highland Homemade Crafts. So I've got a bit of a full video with you today. I recently got this silicone oil and I've been dying to try it, but you know, I've never done this technique before, but I have seen other people do it and I just want to give it a try. I've got a whole host of stuff out today. I thought we could do some more jewellery pieces. I don't know what I'm going to use and what I'm not going to use yet, but I just thought if I get as many things out as possible, we can pick and choose, you know? I do have a few moulds I've not tried yet. I'm so sorry for the crackling. So I've got this like little, what do you call them? Bag moulds. They're like those little bag moulds you get with when you go to a fish shop and you get fish. I'm not going to be putting fish in today, but I just wanted to do it and see what it looks like, and I want to do something a bit different with it. So yeah, we'll try that today. And I've also got this one out, which again I've never used before. I'm sorry again for the crackling. They are doggy keychains, and not really had a go at completing keychains or anything yet. So today I think I might try and see what I can do with them. So that's going to be a bit different. And I do apologise for the state of my mat. I do want to get some more mats. These don't last very long. So I think I might start incorporating the idea of using construction paper underneath these instead of silicone mats, because as much as you want to believe that these will last a lot longer, they really don't, honestly. I have changed this mat, well, I have changed all of my mats within the last month and a half. So I think it's about time I got something a bit cheaper in terms of keeping my workspace clean. I've also got these new glitters. Again, I have not tried them. They are from Temu. We have got like a silver glitter, a gold glitter, a red glitter, a green glitter, a purple glitter and a blue glitter. I think these are supposed to be sort of like an aurora glitter or a iridescent glitter. I can't remember off the top of my head what they're supposed to be, but I thought today we'll give them a try, see how they come out looking like. So we're going to be using JDiction UV resin today. I've fallen in love with this UV resin, and it was recommended to me not only by Lisa from Break the Mould Resin Art, but it was also mentioned a couple of times by Lula from Nerd Goblin Art as well, that she uses that UV resin as well. And I have been using it now for the best part of nearly a week, I think, and honestly it does so much better. I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. This is not anything that they've told me to say. Not that I would say it was good if it wasn't good, but yeah, I'm just saying this UV resin, I've fallen in love with it. So I think I'm going to be sticking with this UV resin for quite a long time now. So yeah, enough of the rambling. I'm sorry about that. Let's get on with it. So just give me 2 minutes while I get gloves on, and yeah, we'll get started. I'm all gloved up and I've got my UV down here. So let's get on with it and see what we can create. I don't really have a plan for these. I mean, I have seen this used in epoxy, but I've never actually seen it used in UV resin before, so this is going to be a bit of a new one. I can't say it's brand new because, you know, someone else may have done it before me. I've just not seen it. But yeah, we're going to give this a try and see what we can create. Let me just choose a colour. Decisions, guys. You know what? go with my blues, I think. Again, blues and silvers. I don't think I've used this silver yet, so we'll see what it does. Let me just give it a good shake. Now, the problem with these glittery ones is all of the paint sinks to the bottom, and I'm not quite sure what kind of colour this one is, but we'll see. I'm really trying to shake that up. Yeah, I don't think I've used this one yet, so let me just open it. I'm sorry, by the way, if this is going to be a very long, well, I'm not going to say a very long video, but it's certainly going to be longer than what I'm used to making lately, because I have realised that jewellery type of makes do take quite a while to do, so, and I have realised that because I did a collaboration recently where I did some keychains with like musical notes and stuff on it. It was for the musical collaboration, and I was going to leave all of the chit chatter in that I was doing with you, because some of it was, in my opinion, well, each to their own, I guess, but I thought it was very funny. But unfortunately it made the video very long, and it being a collaboration, I do not want to be running over anybody else's time, so I do try and make those a bit shorter, so that not only you guys can enjoy the rest of the artist, but you know, I'm being fed to the others as well. So let's see what colour this brings out, because it does look silver, but at the same time it also looks brown. So, and this isn't coming out very well. Hang on a minute, let me just poke it again. Okay, hopefully that's done something. Hey, there we go, we've got that. It's kind of like a pretty chocolatey brownie colour. Is that a hair? No, it's not. It's part of the alcohol ink. Right. So because that's brown, I don't really want to be mixing it with blue. Let me see. You know what? I might try it with this. See what this does. I don't want to make it too opaque though, because if you make it too opaque, the, what do you call it? The UV rays will not penetrate it. So it's good to have a dual lamp as well, because that'll help the situation. Oh, look at those patterns. I love it. I might put a bit more brown in those areas there though. What was I saying now? That's right. So yeah, having a dual lamp does help, but in my opinion, I don't think, unless you're really confident, beginners, I don't think you should be using alcohol inks that are very opaque. I'm sorry for the noise, guys. I'm just reaching for my sticks. I've just realised I didn't get them out before I put you guys on. So I'm just going to swirl them a little bit, just so that we don't have much like clear areas going on. Okay. I'm just going to put a bit more, UV in there. Fill it up. Okay, now let's see what this does to it, because like I said, I have never used this before in my life, so I'm not exactly sure what it might do. All sorts, but I'm not sure. Look at those. That is very cool. I'm not sure what it's going to do to it, but we'll soon find out, I guess. Right, now for you beginners out there, if you are curing UV resin, well, as much UV resin as this, you want to hold your UV lamp or UV torch quite high in the air, and then cure very because if it does cure too quickly, it tends to sink in, not only sink in on itself, but it tends to ripple and create patterns on the back of it, and that is not personally something I want. But if it is an effect you want, then go ahead and do it. But for me, it's not the look that I am looking for, so that is why I'm doing it like this. And once I've cured it a bit with the torch, I do put it under the dual lamp as well. I'm looking forward to seeing what this looks like now. Right, let me just put that under the dual lamp. I know you can't see, guys, but my work's, honestly, my art studio is a bit of a mess at the moment. I've just finished my, you saw the video, my music collaboration mix, and I just haven't had time to clean up after it. So yeah, it is a bit messy here, but you guys can't see it, thankfully. So yeah, we're going to do another one. I'm going to do this little one here because I quite like this shape. So I'll leave it at that for now. I don't want it too close to the UV lamp because otherwise it'll cure too quickly. God, I love that blue. I'm going to have to get some more of this blue. Seriously, I'm in love with it. Gosh, that leaked a bit. I hope that doesn't stain my mould, otherwise I'll be in trouble. Don't know where I've put my wipes, guys. Well, luckily it doesn't seem to have stained my mould, so that's fine. I'll put a bit of this in there as well. I should have shaken that up a bit more before using it, but never mind. I do need to get some more of that. Look at that. I mean, this is why I've fallen in love with Marabou glitter. These Marabou glitter inks, just because look how stunning that looks. It is stunning. I'm just gonna see what this does to this, because this is a quite thinner viscosity resin than what I did in my Froggy quite a while ago. I tried to do a peachy effect. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but we will see. I'm just going to top it up a little bit more with the UV. Making all sorts of patterns that. I'll just let it move a little bit before I cure it. Now that is quite opaque, so I might need to leave that under the UV light when I put it in the jewel light for about 10 minutes, just to make sure it's cured fully on both sides. That's a beautiful pattern on the back. So yeah, we'll be doing all sorts of different things today, guys. Full video. I'm interested in seeing what these glitters look like. Okay, that's cured up on the back at least. I will do a session in the UV lamp in a minute, but I can't fit that under there right now with that other one in there. And let's see, what glitter shall we use in here? Just get them all out. They do have a blue one, so I might keep to the blue. You know what, I might put purple in there actually. There's a purple one there. So I'm going to see what that looks like. They would put the stickers right across like the lid and the bit that was supposed to be opening. Okay, let me just see. Now that has rippled a little bit, but it looks like it's cured up. Oh, this is warm. It has been for the UV lamp for 5 minutes, so maybe I should have let it cool down. That is really cool. It has rippled a little bit on the front as well, but I'll put it in for another 5 minutes and just make sure everything is cured. That silicone's come through, but it's made quite an interesting pattern. I think that was the silicone. It might have not been. But yeah, I'm going to put that under the UV lamp for a bit longer, just to make sure it's cured up. And then I might do a back coat on the back just because it's rippled. I don't know how that happened because I was doing it quite high. I don't know. I should really sort my hands out. Just give me 1 minute, guys. I'm just going to go and get some wipes for my hands. Hi guys, it's voiceover me. I wasn't planning on doing a voiceover for this particular project, but unfortunately my phone wasn't coping with how long this video would have been without this voiceover. I'm speeding this video, part of the video up. So all I'm doing really is I put some of those crystals in the square bit of mould there, and I also used some purple interference glitter, and yeah, I was just seeing how all that light looked really. And here I'm just doing that bag mould. Excuse me. This took a lot of UV resin, and in hindsight I would have probably done this with the normal resin or even fast cure. But it did okay with the low viscosity stuff. And I made it red, and I put some pinker glitter alcohol ink in. And before all that, I did put I've got some holographic butterflies that I put in there as well. So any of you beginners out there, I am just holding my UV touch up a little bit from the actual project, just so that it cures a lot slower and it doesn't ripple. This one did ripple because there was a lot of UV resin in there. I think that is partly the problem, but it is fixable. I do put a bottom coat on with the high viscosity UV resin. And yeah, I'm just explaining how gorgeous these look. You will see in the end photo, so don't worry if you can't see them right now. Excuse me, I'm sorry guys, I've got such a dry throat. So I'm just doing I think this was my last project. I put some of my favourite dark blue ink in there, the Malibu glitter, and some of the silicone oil again. Now, I did notice with this that the silicone oil, when it goes into the UV resin, it does do a sort of effect in it. But I've also noticed that when you cure it, it does ripple. It ripples bad, as in really bad. So if you do want that look, then yeah, that silicone oil will do that. But if you don't want that look, I would recommend not putting that in. Excuse me. So here I'm just explaining the difference between low viscosity and high viscosity resin. Lower viscosity and higher viscosity just means how thick the resin is. The high viscosity resin is a lot thicker, so is better for top coats, and the lower viscosity resin is better for filling your moulds up. Just because higher viscosity does tend to bubble because it is thicker. Just while I'm here, I do want to thank all of my subscribers. I want to say hello to all of my other subscribers that have joined us in the last week. So hello to those. Hello to you a lot, sorry. And I just want to thank you all for the views, the likes, the comments, the shares, everything you do to support my channel. It is really very much appreciated. And yeah, I'm just overwhelmed with how much support I'm getting at the moment, and I do appreciate it very much. If you do want to support my channel further, I do have a buy me a coffee link down in the description, and I also have a QR code that does pop up on my videos. You are not at all obliged to do that, of course, not at all. But it's there if anybody wishes to support my channel even further by donating a few pounds. Excuse me, God, my throat, I swear. So, I'm just showing how smooth the back of that is. The high viscosity resin does work a lot, and that bag came out really, really good as well. I'm just putting a bottom coat on that, which it cured really nicely. Honestly, I only had one that didn't cure quite as I wanted it to, but all the rest came out so nice. I can't even explain it. Oh, the other thing I do need to mention as well is, again, going back to thanking all you subscribers and viewers and everybody who's supporting my channel. I do have a wish list as well in the description if you wish to help with supplying me with some stuff as well, which I will be using in my videos. Everything that is donated, that includes any money donated to my channel, it all goes back into the channel. And for supplies. So here I am, just finishing off the back coatings of the pieces. I did do a front coating on that one, but it went a bit wrong. I am still learning how to do this properly, but I've not quite got there yet. I am nearly there, but I've not quite got it right yet. There were some bubbles on that one, and the UV resin did overflow over the edges, so yeah, I would just be careful of the edges and any bubbles that might have gone onto your piece. So I'll see you for the finishing touches, guys. Okay, guys, I did do one of these off camera just to test myself, and it was a bit fiddly, but I managed to do it, and I think that looks pretty cool. It really does look cool. So I've still got these to do, so let me just get them out for you. I will sort that out in a bit. Right, so I've got a whole range of, I thought these were jump rings, but I'm not entirely sure what they're called, but I wouldn't call them jump rings. They've got these almost like, I can't think what to call them. It's got this like spring-like effect, so it can be pretty hard to get these things in, and it could end up scratching your piece as well. But if you do have trouble getting these on, if you do have these like me, I have found a way to sort of like cheat a little bit. So I'm just putting my tool through there and popping that in if it'll fit. It should fit because it's, I know it's quite, hang on. I did this just a minute ago, so it should work. Might need a bigger ring. Can be quite difficult, this. I did just do it though, so it should. Yeah, you see I'm scratching my piece here. I'm just glad this is at the back. Yeah, I'm not... You know what? I think I might have accidentally I might need to drill that hole again. Let me see if I can try it with this one. See if this one does it. Because I did just do it a minute ago and it did it really well. I mean, it was fiddly, don't get me wrong, but it did work. And seeing as this is the only type of ring I have in stock at the moment, it's the only one I can work with, so it needs to do something. Okay, I've got it. There we are. So it is a bit fiddly, don't get me wrong. It is, but it is doable. And I was thinking about doing some sort of chains, like necklaces today, but I think I might just stick with the key rings, except for this one. I do need to drill a hole in this one and this one. But yeah, I think mostly I'll be sticking to keychains today because I don't really feel comfortable doing necklaces right now with these particular rings, so yeah. And I do need to watch a few more videos on how to do sort of necklacey type jewellery. I am learning and I do want to do them, but I need a bit more knowledge on what rings to use because these are definitely not the ones. But I do have, let me just get them out. I do have all these little things. I got these off of Temu, so I don't know how good quality they're going to be. They're probably not going to be very good quality, but yeah, I would definitely, you know what, yes, I will do a necklace on this one because I have some flat back bails to use, so I could put a flat back bail on that one. So I will do a necklace today because flat back bails look a lot better on necklaces than these things do. So yeah, I'll do that in a minute. I'm quite excited now. Let me just get another keychain bit out and we'll put another keychain on there. I've got loads of these things. Really, I've got loads to use. And this one's stuck, of course it is. There we go, got it loose. Oh my word. Seriously, I need to stop. Right, let's get this on you. Please cooperate. There we go. That went actually on quite easily. So, yeah, and I've also got these little things. I've got these little tassels. I do want to put some charms on them as well, but I don't have any charms really. Oh, actually, I lied to you. I do have some charms. Where did I put them? Here they are. Now, these are quite, in my opinion, beachy sort of themes, so I thought these would look quite nice on them. I just hope it doesn't, like, overtake the whole piece. I'm sorry for the rattling over there. So yeah, I've got these little things and I thought they were really, really sweet and I love them to bits. So this is a separate keyring in itself. You can have it separately, but I quite liked the idea of having it as a sort of extra piece for your thing. Ow. These aren't very easy to put on. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So that's another way to do it. I do need my drill now because I need to put a hole through there so I can make that one into a keychain too. So let me just grab my drill and everything. Oh, where did I put those drill pieces? Did I put them in? Sorry guys, like I said, my craft room has been in chaos the last few days and I don't know where anything is. However, you know what, I might do that instead until I find my drill pieces. Or are the drill pieces? Yeah, the drill pieces are in here actually. Here they are. So I just need to get, I'm sorry for all the noise guys, just bear with me. Oh. Right, let me just put my drill together and then we'll try this out, because I have never used a drill on jewellery before, so this is entirely new to me. Have I got an extra socket? Sorry if you can see my head. Okay, that works. Let's see, what drill bit do I need? Let's see. I think maybe that one, the medium sized one, will do. I just hope this works, because this isn't really made for this sort of thing. Just try and pop that in there if I can. Sorry guys, off camera. This is a bit fiddly. It doesn't want to go in. Maybe I can do it with the smaller piece then. There's a couple of different pieces in here, but I don't know if they're going to fit. Let's see. Let's see if this one fits. This one might fit. Oh, dear me. Right, let me put you on a pause, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. That took a while. This clearly only takes one size of a drill bit, and it doesn't even fit that. So we'll have to see what it does. But yeah, it's not. Yay, it went through. Okay, that's all done now. God. Oh, I'm bleeding. Of course I'm bleeding. Right. So that hole's in now. I need a baby wipe. Wipe off all the dust. Oh, I can just about see the glitter through there. That's cool. Okay. Let's see, what would go with red? I think gold. Or maybe a brown one. Yeah, why not? We've used gold and silver already, so let's try one of these. Hopefully it doesn't scratch my piece too much. Yeah, it is a bit of a pain to wiggle around, but that's alright. We'll just put another ring on there just to help a little bit. A smaller one though, not one of these big ones. Maybe this one. Let's see if this works. Okay, and let's see, what else can I put on there? You know what, as it's got butterflies in it, I might use one of my other, I've got some other charms in here that I've not used yet. Sorry about the rustling, guys. Here they are. These are beautiful as well. Look at these. Aren't they pretty? I can't really see one that's going to fit this though. Oh, there's one there that could fit. I think this one's nice. So there's that, and we need a yeah, that'll do. So if you just give me a minute, guys, sorry, I need to do this off camera. So all I'm doing is doing what I've been doing before and threading the chain through the ring bit. Okay, we're getting there now. There we go. How about that, eh? I think that's really pretty. I've just realised I've not put my tassel on. That's silly, isn't it? The question is, which one do I put it on? Maybe this one. But this one's got quite a lot on it anyway, so it might be a bit too much. But we'll see. I think that's cute. And that's cute. Okay, these ones. Why not? I'll drill a hole through that one again and see if this will last. Oh goodness, it's... dear. Well, it lasted the whole. So, yeah, I need new tools, guys, seriously. So, where did I put that? We'll do one more keychain, and then after that I'll put a flat back bail on. This one. You know what, I can do that first actually. Just give me a second. Where did I put all my glue? Oh goodness. Here we go. There it is. And I need my flat bails. Ah, here we go. Right, I think I'll choose a silver one for this one because it's got a lot of blues on it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put some glue on this. Quite a bit of it. Make sure it sticks. And I can't see the hole. Oh goodness, come on, go through. Go through. Here we go, there we go. We got there in the end. Right. So, let me see which way I want it, that way. I'm just going to put that like that. Stick it down. Now these will move unless they're dry. So, what I'm going to do is, what I've seen quite a lot of artists do actually, is I'm just going to put a dab of UV resin on there just to keep it steady while it dries. It's just going to be a small dab, nothing much, just something to hold it on. And that way it's not going to move while it dries. I'm just spreading it out a bit so it's not quite as obvious. There we go. So I'm just gonna, because this is such a small amount, I'm not too worried about it rippling. There we go, that should be done now. So now it's not going to move. See? It's stuck on there. Now it won't, because of that bit of UV resin I've just put on there, it's not going to lay flat. But again, I don't think that's going to matter much because it's going to be on a necklace. So let me see how this is going to work, because I've never actually used these spools before. So I'm just gonna line that into there, pull it through, and I'm gonna see how long I want it. Maybe possibly that long. I don't want it too long, but I don't want it too short either, so I think that'll do. I need these. So I think I'm going to cut it about there. Okay. So now we just need to finish the ends off, and I've got ends here. Let me just get one on. Oh. Okay, so the trick with these is, let me just get them in. You're not supposed to pull them up or down, but sideways, which is like that. So, let me just get an end. Oops. Oop, this is a bit fiddly. There we go, got it. And then once you've got it on where you need it, you just pull it back. And then you just make sure it's close together. These aren't the greatest of rings, I've got to say, but it's not too bad. So that's on there. Now we need the other end. And I need another, hang on a minute, I need another one of those rings. And again, you just grasp it with your, where's my other bit? Oh, there they are. So you just, ooh, where did that go? Oh no, where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did you go? I need you. Oh, there you are. Is that you? Yeah, that's you. There we go. Okay, let's make sure we've got it properly this time. Oh, bugger. This is not easy, guys. Not easy at all, especially with something this small. I'm sorry if I'm doing some of this out of frame, I really am. It's just really, really tricky. There we go, got it. So, oh, has that come off? Oh, for goodness sake. I can see me getting a bit impatient with this. But it is going to be done. I swear to you it will be. Okay. I just need more practice, that's all. That's all I need. Oh, for goodness sake, I've just dropped it again. Don't come off, don't come off. Right, let me just grasp it properly. Right, I've got it this time. I'm not going to let it go. Right. This is really tricky. Here we go, we've got there an end. Right, hopefully that isn't going to move now. Just making sure they're close together so they don't come off. Yeah, that's pretty much on now, so we're going to put this one back on now, and hopefully that'll be that, and it'll be done. Oh, I did it again. Okay, let's get this back on here. Right, that's not coming off now. Okay. So that's a necklace. Oh goodness. Now what's going on? Oh, apparently I've got a hair on there. There you go. It's on a necklace. So all I've got to do is this little guy now. I will probably do this off camera because this video is going to get very long otherwise. I will get you some more pictures at the end, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. I really do. I know it's been a long one. But I did tell you jewellery videos do take a lot longer than normal videos. So, yeah, I do hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. And, yeah, I will see you for Saturday's videos. I will get you some pictures for the end. But, yeah, I will see you for Saturday's videos. Video, not videos. So yeah, I'll see you then. Bye guys.
Let's go into my Highland fells and look in my book of spells, creating wonders in my domain. The resin is calling my name. Somewhere in my box of molds is a beauty that will unfold, creating magic with this liquid gold, and I wonder what will demold. Let my head be full of voices, sing the array of choruses. Scottish Highlands call my name as they give courage to create. As I stare at the mighty hills, I suddenly fall with the chills. They call me and say my name, no one stops me from listening. They say be brave and go live your life. It's too short to be hesitant, just be you and ignore the strife. I breathe and then look down, my creation plan on my own brow. Resin is my happy place, just as much as the Highlands.